Hello everybody. I want to share with you a couple of quick tips today that really helped me maximize the time that I put into practicing the guitar and getting more out of it and just literally cutting months off of my improvement curve. So let's begin. The first one is all about recording yourself regularly. And that means at least every week or once every 2 weeks, record yourself playing a whole song or just, playing a solo or whatever you've been working on lately. And this will really give you an assessment of how you're doing that you can't listen to while you're playing by yourself. And if you'll try it, you'll see that suddenly new things pop out for you, like, hey, my timekeeping skills are really off. Or, hey, I've got a lot of buzz in my playing, like the bad buzz, playing not clean. And I need to work on that. So it's a really great way of showing you how you're really doing and of motivating you because it shows you how people around you are actually seeing your performance and listening to it. The next one is just as critical. And this is about always practicing exercises and songs and solos and whatever it is that you love. Seriously, life are too short to waste them on things that you're not enjoying. So from all the millions of songs in the world, find the ones that you really love to practice on and the solos that you like and the exercises that you enjoy and you feel like they're taking you somewhere. And if not, just switch them for other exercises. It's all good. There are enough of those. When you are practicing stuff that you love, you are going to be a lot more motivated to sit down more often and play more, and hence you will improve more as well. The next one is about the most fun way I know to practice and improve your timekeeping skills, and also feeling like you're actually jamming with a real drummer. And this is all the different drum beats apps that are out there. And my favorite one is an app called Drum Beats Plus, which, especially if you connect it to a stereo system, really lets you feel like you got your own drummer with you. And when you're practicing regularly with this sort of an app, it really improves your timekeeping and it makes you play much more smoothly. So I highly recommend using those apps. A lot more fun than playing with a metronome and a lot more useful than playing with no beat at all, never. The next one is try to always keep a note on your smartphone or on paper of what you are doing nowadays. This means whether you have a regular routine of different exercises or whether you just got a bunch of different things you want to work on. For example, you know that this week every day you want to work on playing with a foot tambourine while you're playing your favorite songs and playing with a harmonica holder and playing that song and that solo. So if you'll keep it on a note, it will make sure the way you work is a lot more organized, and then you will really be able to make the most out of your time. The next one is, if we're still talking about making the most out of your time, this is about being your own private teacher. And this is especially important if you don't have a private teacher. And what I mean by that is that you have to be confident enough about, for example, telling yourself, hey, this exercise is not helpful for me anymore. How about I switch it for a different exercise? Or, hey, this solo, I'm doing very well on it. I can move on to a new solo. And just always keep on challenging yourself. Make sure that by the end of every training session, you can tell yourself, hey, I'm a better guitarist today than yesterday because. So that's super important as well. The next one is, and it seems small, but it's very important. And this is making sure all of the accessories that you are going to need are right there next to you within the reach of your hands when you start playing. And that means capos or whatever it is, all the different picks that you're going to need. Because, sometimes you might get lazy. You're already sitting down and you're like, hey, I wanted to practice that song with the capo, but never mind, I'll play it like that. Or I wanted to practice my timekeeping with a foot tambourine, but never mind, it's far away. So really, put your accessories right next to you. You will thank me later for it. The next one is about 20 to 30% of the time. Even if you don't think it's necessary right now, practice while standing. Get a strap, put it on your guitar, and stand up. Playing while standing is more challenging because the way your hands reach the guitar are less comfortable, and your point of view on the fretboard is not as comfortable. And then what it means is that besides that it makes you play better when you're sitting down the next time, is that also the next time you will be out there and, jamming with some friends in a band or playing an open mic or whatever, and you will suddenly be, hey, I'm standing right now and I'm doing very bad on my guitar right now because I'm just not used to playing like that. So if you want to save that feeling, practice while standing often. It will make you a better player. The last thing that I want to share with you is practicing slow as well. Because, and this is especially true if you are practicing challenging stuff, like challenging solos, challenging songs. If you try to play them in the regular speed, you will never be able to play them really in a clean way, without buzz and in the correct time. But what you really need to do is slow it down. The rule of thumb is slow it down until you can play it 110% in control and feel like you can't get it wrong, even if it's super slow. And from that speed, with patience, slowly build it up. If you won't have patience, you'll never be able to play it cleanly and it just won't sound good. So it really pays off. Even though I know it's boring to play like that, it's boring for everyone, but we got to do what we got to do. So this is it. I hope those tips would be helpful for you as much as they have been for me. Have a great time, and I will see you in the next videos. Goodbye.